When the rich soils at Diemersfontein in Wellington began producing award-winning wines for Woolworths, it had great personal significance for owner David Sonnenberg.
David, how amazing that you get to wake up to this every day of your life.
It is a most wonderful place to have had a lifetime, really, because this is a third-generation estate. My father and my grandfather never farmed this full-time. They were busy with founding Woolworths, as it happens. So the fact that we still have this continuity through the supply of wine really gives me a lot of pleasure.
The appeal of these wines owes much to Woolworths wine blender and Cape wine master ALLAN Mullins, who starts his process with raw samples direct from the barrel.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Do you know, this is turning out to be one of my favorite pastimes, sitting with people, sniffing and drinking wine.
This is work, eh?
Oh, for you it is, Alan, but you are undoubtedly one of the finest wine blenders around. How did you get to be so very good?
Well, a lot of experience, but the secret to blending is balance. We start with 8, 10, 15 samples, put some of them out, keep the good ones in. And the wrong thing to do is use only the best samples. You've got to balance it out. Some of the really full-bodied samples, some of the ones with a strong nose, and some of those that are just more basic, that add a basis to the blend.
Francois, you of course have the added benefit of working with a retailer, so the stress is up there.
Well, the stress is up there, but I mean, I've got Alan here, and he's got years of experience. And for me as a young guy, I can always come back to him, and he come and visits Diemersfontein, and we can blend together. And I learn a lot from him, from tricks, what will work, and sometimes I just wonder, how does he know it works together, you know? I would have done something different, but in the end, he's always on top of it.
So far, it's a winning team.
I think these guys have got it under control, so why don't we go and taste some cheese?
Someone who's helped several outstanding artisanal cheesemakers bring their products to the South African market is SUZY O'Regan, a 3 times World Cheese Awards judge.
Suzy, is this a typical cheese board that you yourself would prepare?
Yes, I very rarely serve a pudding at home. If I'm going to have people over and I'm entertaining, I will put together a cheese board like this. Generally, you would choose a cheese from each category of cheeses, so you'd have a hard, a semi-hard, a soft and a blue. I often include something that is just innovative and different or eye-catching. And then to basically put fruit on the board with the cheeses, and usually use fruits that are in season.
To make food and wine pairing easier, Woolly's new range of on-trend wines have labels featuring a defining taste. Ursula would try lifting the standout flavour from one of their flagship reserves.
What are we tasting now?
This is our 2013 Cabernet Sauvignon, freshly blended, and the 2012 is selling at the moment, and it's garnered a number of very important awards both here and in France. Think about black currants, cassis, touch of dark cherry. Do you get any chocolate in there?
Well, I'm not picking up the chocolate yet, but give me a while.
Really rich and layered with black fruits.
Rebecca, I am loving the names of these wines. Chocolate Shiraz, Blackberry Cabernet Sauvignon.
What we've got here in terms of this flavour range is trying to make it easier for you to make a choice. So really what it's all about is the flavour expression that you're going to get from that wine. Now these wines, they haven't actually had flavour added to them. The flavour is actually coming from the grapes themselves and actually the way we've incorporated the winemaking techniques.
What pairs best with robust reds like these is the Red Fox, a hard, well-matured cheese.
The Red Fox cheese has got lovely nutty caramel notes, and what we've got here with the chocolate Shiraz is that you should be getting chocolate, ideally, as well as lovely blackberry fruits and a bit of spice, and I really think that's going to complement the flavours of the cheese.
That is a thing of beauty. I wasn't expecting quite so much yumminess. Thank you so much for having us in this wonderful location, and here's to a winter full of flavour. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
The history between this estate and the retailer they supply is a blend which wine lovers across South Africa will hope continues for decades to come.